Welcome Olivia Friedlander to our first episode of Beyond the Game series. Olivia, thanks for joining us. You're a two-sport athlete, basketball and softball. In fact, you won a sectional title in softball for us, all-county in softball. You're a member of the Interact Club, Cougar Big Brothers and Sisters, and you're a senior this year whose season is currently on pause. So I want to thank you for taking some time and giving us a chance to get to know you a little bit.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's awesome. All right, so just tell us, how'd you get started in basketball?
Actually, my mom just one day in third grade asked if I wanted to try to play. And that's the first year that you're eligible to play travel basketball. So we just said yes, and I gave it a go.
Liked it right from the beginning?
Yep.
It's awesome. What's one or two words to describe you?
I would say disciplined because, I'm one of the players that I don't leave until I make 10 free throws in a row when I'm practicing on my own. That's my rule. And then if you think about it, like during school, I refuse to go to bed until all my homework's done, and I never skip studying for a test. So I like to stay on top of everything.
What mental tools do you use to handle the pressure so you're able to perform?
Sometimes it's tricky. Sometimes, honestly, I can't get out of my own head, but I think that happens to everybody. So I would say just focusing on my breathing, actually, when I'm really nervous, if I just focus on my breathing, I can kind of get rid of the distractions in the back. If it's the crowd or anything that's bothering me, I think that helps me calm down the most, and then I can focus.
What's your favorite memory?
I would say winning the sectional championship for the first time for the school, and that was my first too. So
in softball?
Yep, in softball.
So Olivia, what's the best advice anyone has ever given to you?
I would say I worked with a basketball coach. His name is Randy Johnson, and I remember there was one time we were playing and I just was not having a good day, and he told me that motivation is going to come and go, but discipline is what's going to separate me from all the other kids. And so, we finished our skills that we were doing, and I guess that just has kind of resonated with me since then. I think about that all the time.
So you played two sports at HFL, basketball
Yep.
and softball. How has participating in athletics helped you in other parts of your life?
Obviously sports teach you to work with a team and work with other people, but I think most importantly is that, you really have to work for everything that you have, and you can't expect to be good at something without putting in the extra work, because, as you get older, it gets more competitive, and then you're going to be behind if you're not doing your own work. And so, I think that also there's nothing more satisfying than the feeling of the moment that your hard work pays off. I think that makes it all worth it.
So when you're not practicing or competing, what are some other things you like to do in your free time?
Well, there's not much free time.
You don't have any free time, right?
No. Honestly, I think I just like spending time with my friends and family because, without their support, I wouldn't be able to be successful in the things that I do like to do. So, honestly, a lot of the times what I'm doing with my friends and family has to do with sports or school, but even that, as long as I'm with them, I enjoy it.
Awesome. So who's inspired you? Who's your role models?
Well, like I said, that one coach, Randy Johnson, we practiced at Pinnacle Athletic Campus for the first time, and I remember I met him because I was playing pickup basketball there, and I was playing with just a bunch of guys, and he saw me play one time and had more confidence in my game than I did myself, and so he taught me kind of how to be confident, and that's changed me as a player completely. Once I figured out that I'm not going to get anywhere unless I'm confident in myself, I'm a completely different player.
Awesome. So we asked some underclassmen to ask you seniors some questions, so I got a couple for you, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Favorite thing about playing for HFL?
I would definitely say the coaches and the atmosphere surrounding sports in general. I mean, I know all high schools have the whole Friday Night Lights thing, but something about going and watching the football games or warming up at my own games in the gym, it's really fun.
And what's one life skill that basketball has taught you or softball has taught you?
I would say that you have to focus. You have to put your head down and focus, because I remember in softball, we were the first team ever to have any kind of success like we did this past year with the sectional title. And then my freshman year, we started winning our league championships, and nobody expected that of us. So I think that if you can use other people's doubt in you to motivate you to do even better, then I think that you can use that skill in anything.
So just two more questions, Olivia. I want to
Okay.
know your final thoughts and what do you want people to know about Olivia?
I would just hope that they know that I put my all into everything. If they look back and remember me as a basketball player, then, or a softball player, I would hope that they know that I put my entire heart into everything I do. So,
And what advice do you have for younger athletes?
I would say that they should work so hard as soon as they understand and know that they have a passion for something, even if it's not a sport, but we'll talk about sports just for this purpose. As soon as they know that they like a sport or they love a sport, they should put in so much work and so much practice that they can't look back and say, I wish I worked harder. And even if you get to your junior year of high school and you find yourself saying that, it's not too late to start. So as soon as you know what you want to do, work hard and get it done.
That's great advice. Olivia, I know we're on pause, but we're going to work hard to make sure that we get a chance to watch you compete again. And, you know, basketball is on hold, but I feel confident that softball is going to get a chance to defend that sectional title. I want to thank you for being an awesome role model, an outstanding student athlete, and for giving us the chance to introduce you to the community. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks.